Hello, and welcome to Beyond Books, where we talk about books and beyond. I'm your host. I'm Renee, co-host Raina. Snack of the day. Oh, wrong snack of the day. Snack of the day today are WAG chicken and waffle bites. And I will put a link to these in the description below. These are an Amazon product that Raina loves. So, before we get started, I would like to have just some time to give you a few announcements. One is that it is Banned Books Week this week, October 5th through the 11th. And I was just reading that the actual number of banned and challenged books is down from last year. And if I'm not mistaken, last year was slightly down over the year before. So, yeah, my question to you is first, do you think that we're making a difference? And when I say we, I'm including anyone who, feels that they are participating in the pushback against the bans, whether it's by reading banned books, raising awareness about the bans in some way, supporting your local library, reading news articles, or watching news shows about the bans, or donating to the American Library Association. Are we making a difference? Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I would like to think that we are. Just by raising awareness to understand what a banned book is, first of all, who bans and challenges them, and what kinds of books are banned and why. I think those things go a long way. Other things that you can do would be to contact your congressional representative or senator, either through their website or by calling their office directly. And usually you just have to leave a message. The people who answer the phone are normally very polite. You just have to be polite back, and just tell them what you think. You could go to a town hall or council meeting if you're inclined to do that. Sometimes they even have them on Zoom calls, discussing, banned books maybe with candidates that you happen to meet, political candidates. When they ask you for your vote, sometimes they come door to door, or, you may meet them at an event. I just recently met someone who's running for a delegate here in this area. And you might want to then bring the topic up and ask how they feel about it. If they want your vote, are they thinking the same way as you about banned books? So also along those same lines, I just wanted to say one more thing. MJ on her channel called Reading This Life, which I will link below, is selling t-shirts through her merch store, with all the proceeds going to the American Library Association. Her campaign has raised over $400 for this cause so far. The tees are really cool. They say, "Reading Rebels read banned books." And so, I ordered mine the other day. And when it comes in, I will wear it on my channel to show you what it looks like. I'll be proud to wear it. It's good looking t-shirt. So on to the tag. Now this is called the Cozy Autumn book tag. And this tag was created, sorry, Raina, by This Book Bell. And I was tagged by Stuart at Stuart Griffin. So the first question is, what book reminds you of fall or autumn? So this may sound, I don't know, maybe a little bit odd to some people, but books that I had to read in school remind me of autumn. Because when I see that particular book on a shelf, or pick it up, or, read it or whatever, I think of my school days, and usually that kind of reminds me of, autumn. Also, anything that's a ghost story. I would say more than any other kind of, spooky thing, ghost stories are what remind me of autumn and Halloween. So question number 2 is, what is your favorite autumnal book cover? Well, I love actually this book cover. This is an anthology of horror stories that were written by Virginia authors, and I've read them from this book for the past 2 autumn seasons now in a row. Now, I may reread a couple of these again this year because I did enjoy them. It's called Dark Corners of the Old Dominion. Especially, the ones that feature this particular area of Virginia where I live. And then also, this author, D. Alexander Ward, is someone who was a favorite of mine from that book, from the anthology. And so I purchased this as well a couple of years ago, Beneath Bone and Ash. And he's also a Virginia local author. It's short, but it's a good horror story. And if I want to switch to mysteries, but still stick with the local theme, I have volume 2. I don't have volume 1, so maybe I should, look for that. But anyway, Virginia is for mysteries. We read most of these on our way to Florida in June, and it was fun. Yeah, something a little different. So prompt number 3 is, what is your favorite autumnal drink to read with? And lately I've been drinking my coffee with a small amount of sugar-free pumpkin spice syrup and some pumpkin pie spice, the actual, cinnamon and stuff sprinkled in, and just a little vanilla flavored creamer. And I really like it. I think it tastes really good. It's just got just enough of that pumpkin flavor in the background. And it tastes great. So that's been my go-to lately. Prompt number 4, do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? I can do either, and I actually like both those times of day, especially in autumn, when it's, it gets darker a little bit earlier and things like that. But overall, I'm an early riser, so mornings are best. Also, I'm kind of a little bit sharper in the morning, maybe. And I notice that I maintain my, focus a little bit better. And, I can really pack on the pages when I read early in the morning. So yeah, I like that time of day. Prompt number 5 is, Halloween is coming. What is your favorite spooky read? Well, normally I would try to read a Stephen King book around Halloween time. I know I've done that for at least the past few years, and I remember doing it, some time ago as well. But now this year I have been reading a Stephen King book just about every month, at least one. So, really there's probably no reason to single him out this year. But my banned book for this month was Rage. So, that kind of combines a King book, a banned book, and a haunting book. And not a haunting like a ghost haunting, but haunting as in creepy, haunting you kind of thing. Kind of combines all those things together. But this year, when it's closer to Halloween, I think I'll probably read some of the stories in this book, Tales of H.P. Lovecraft. I've never read any. And yeah, I want to. So looking forward to it. It's got a nice creepy cover too. So number 6 is, what is the ultimate comfort read for you? And I'd say probably my go-to authors. So Patricia Cornwell, John Grisham, even John Irving. Now, a lot of his books kind of bring on a autumnal feeling in me because they usually take place in New Hampshire. And, that's definitely a great place to be in autumn, right? So, yeah. Prompt number 7, what is your favorite autumnal reading snack? Well, it's actually chocolate candy corn and pumpkins, the little chocolate pumpkins. Oh my gosh, I love those. They're so sweet. But lately, I've been enjoying apples as a snack. Popcorn is another one. Not sure that's really autumnal, but it is good and relatively healthy. So I just pop it plain and I put a little salt on it. So yeah, those two things. If I'm trying to stay healthy, which I am. Prompt number 8. What is your favorite autumnal candle to burn while reading? Well, right now I don't have any autumn candles, which is kind of a bit unusual for me, really, because I really like the scent of like pumpkin spice and things like that. But someone, gave me a nice candle as a gift recently, so I've been using that one. It's called Vanilla Sunrise or something like that. And I also love cinnamon scented candles or oils for the diffuser, so I've been using those. Prompt number 9, when you're not reading, what is your favorite autumnal activity? I'm going to say just walking outside, seeing the leaves turn. I love to hike in the fall because the woods look so pretty. And right now, I've also been doing a lot of diamond painting to get ready for Christmas. I plan on like giving some bookmarks and Christmas ornaments as gifts, to friends and neighbors, just a little gift. So I need to make, a quantity of them. So I've kind of been busy with that. So here are some examples. These are just drawings, so I got to be a little careful with them. But yeah, here's a peacock bookmark. So yeah, I like the colors in that. It's pretty. And then I also have some little Christmas ornaments. There's some little angels, which hopefully you can see. It's hard for me to tell if they're in focus. And they're two-sided as well, which is kind of cool. So I'll put a little chain or a little, ornament hook on the top. You can either hang it in the tree, you can hang it in the window, or it's a little keychain or whatever. So there's that kind, a little Santa, and I guess this is, I don't know, a little elf or Mrs. Santa Claus or something. I don't know. But anyway, there they are. They're cute. So number 10, what is on your autumnal fall reading list? Okay, so my 2 creepy choices for October this year are In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware and Incidents Around the House by Josh Mallerman. And I should be able to get to these and the other books on my TBR for fall. I'm doing pretty good this month. And you never know. I mean, maybe my book of the month, will be a creepy choice too. Who knows? We'll see. It's coming in soon. So the last prompt is to tag others. And, of course, I will do that. I will do that in the description. Thanks to Lucy at the Book Bell for creating this tag, and to Stuart at Stuart Griffin for tagging me. And I just want to do one more reminder that came to mind. I always have my partner's Etsy site linked in the description at the end, and at the end of the video as well. There's a little icon with pottery, little bowls, and I think there's a mug and stuff. So if you click on that, it'll take you to her Etsy store, and she has a lot of new items there in order to have that fully stocked for the Christmas season. But some things do sell out pretty fast, and pottery takes a while to make. You can't just do it in an hour or something. A piece can easily take 2 weeks or even more sometimes to go through the firing process twice, as well as all the drying that has to be done in between, sanding, glazing, and all of that type of thing. So there'll be a point where what she has for Christmas stock will be what she has. And, there really won't be time to make any more. We're going away for Christmas as well. So the time is limited. So my point is, if you think you want something handmade, handmade pottery that you'd like to give as a gift to someone, now would be the time to shop and start to decide, on that before you end up disappointed. So yeah, just wanted to make that announcement. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And, please don't forget to like the video as well if you like it. Give me that thumbs up, please. YouTube has done something with the algorithm. I don't know what, but, everyone's been talking about it. The views are way down. Watch time is down. I don't know. Maybe some additional likes will help with that. I don't know. Who knows? But if you enjoy my channel, spread the word, and let's see if we can keep that number going up instead of backwards. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Let's do one more snack for the road. There you are, Raina. Raina did well, didn't she? Thanks very much for watching, and have a great day.